Hi, Precious Heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. Our I Am presence no longer pulsates at a frequency that is far above the energy, vibration, and consciousness of our earthly bodies. Due to the miraculous events that have been co-created through the unified efforts of heaven and earth since the birth of this new decade, the I Am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth is now fully integrated into our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies. Our Father, Mother, God, and the company of heaven have affirmed that the events that have been victoriously accomplished so far during this new decade have raised the vibration within humanity's earthly bodies to a higher frequency of the fifth dimensional crystalline solar light associated with the new earth. This is the frequency of vibration that our I Am presence maintained when we agreed to abide on earth and needed to step down our vibration into a third dimensional frequency. Since that time, eons ago, our I Am presence has sustained contact with us from the fifth dimension by stepping down an aspect of itself that could be sustained within our heart flame in the third dimension. Prior to our fall from grace, that process worked just fine. But once we fell into the dense frequencies of our human miscreations, everything changed. Even though our I Am presence was still striving to guide us, we could no longer hear the still small voice within our heart flame. We lost awareness of the fact that we are divine beings having a physical experience on earth. Instead, we started erroneously believing that all we are is our earthly body, and that the physical plane of earth is all that exists. The reason we are being reminded of this now is so that we will more clearly comprehend what it means in our ascension process for our I Am presence and the I Am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth to now be fully integrated into our earthly bodies. If our fifth dimensional I Am presence had tried to fully integrate into our earthly bodies before we began our physical ascension into the fifth dimensional crystalline solar frequencies of the new earth, it would have been like each of us trying to integrate a lightning bolt. We would have perished instantly. Now, because of the success of recent events, our earthly bodies are vibrating at a compatible frequency with our I Am presence. This cleared the way for every person's fifth dimensional I Am presence to fully integrate into our heart flame. Once our fifth dimensional I Am presence was safely secured within our heart flame, this aspect of our divinity was able to fully integrate into the core of purity within every atomic and subatomic particle and wave of the cellular structures in our earthly bodies. The success of the full integration of our I Am presence has assured that humanity's earthly bodies will now be able to safely ascend with Mother Earth into the full expression of her fifth dimensional crystalline solar reality as the new earth. This is a major step in humanity's ascension process. It does not mean, however, that every person is now reflecting the full divine potential of our I Am presence with every thought, feeling, word, and action. We all have had different experiences and various life paths. So how the full integration of our I Am presence will affect each of us individually will be unique in our personal evolutionary process. What the full integration of our I Am presence does mean is that we are more fully connected to our I Am presence and the inner guidance of this aspect of our divinity than we have ever been. We are being told by the legions of light in the realms of illumined truth that if we will now put forth the effort to acknowledge this truth and to act out of this knowing, our lives will be improved in wondrous ways. The veil of illusion is no longer blocking our conscious mind from the awareness of our I Am presence. This has created a level of awakening that the masses of humanity have not previously experienced. As millions of people around the world realize the profound truth of their I Am presence and accept that they are a beloved son or daughter of God, they will also begin to comprehend in new ways that every other person on earth is also a divine child of God. This will accelerate the realization of our oneness with the entire family of humanity, thus greatly increasing the light of God on earth and moving us forward into the full expression of unity consciousness. Our Father, Mother God, and the company of heaven are now inspiring the I Am presences of awakening humanity to join with them in a cosmic push to accelerate the tangible manifestation of the heart-based reality of the new earth. We are all creative beings, now being called to fulfill the divine potential of our individual and collective creativity. In 2021, we are being asked to join forces as we set a positive course for generations to come. With the shift of consciousness that has taken place since the birth of the new decade, higher frequencies of light from the core of creation in the heart of our Father, Mother God have been flowing into the mental and emotional strata of Earth. This light is pulsating with new color spectrums, fragrances, cosmic tones, geometric patterns, and harmonic pulsations. All of these gifts from on high will immensely enhance our creativity. Every new insight, positive thought form, and idea we have raises the collective consciousness of all of humanity. That is why we are here. Every time our I Am presence exposes the obsolete illusions of separation by flooding them with the light of illumined truth, the darkness is dissipated and humanity moves forward in the light. Light is infinitely more powerful than the patterns of darkness, which are void of light. Now it is time for all of us to be the creative forces of light we are destined to be. Always keep in the forefront of your mind what I focus my attention on, I empower and bring into form. This literally means that with every breath we take, we are creating something that will either add to the light of the world or the shadows, depending on our frame of mind. Now is the time for us to deliberately and consciously use the power of our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions to create what we want to manifest in our life, always with the divine intent that our creations are heart-based and will manifest in alignment with the highest good for all concerned. Dear one, take time this week to consciously feel the tangible integration of your radiant I Am presence. Then ask your I Am presence to help you create with the brand new frequencies of heavenly light now bathing all life on earth, the most light-filled expressions of life you can possibly imagine. God bless you. I look forward to being with you next week.